Welcome to another edition of Timoteo TV. Breaking down the first round of the playoffs. Had some great games. Some came down to the last play. Really exciting. So let me introduce who I got with me. I got Jose, John, and Chris from the Vikings. I got Coach Lewis from the Eagles. I got Michael and David from the 49ers. And I got Bam from the Redskins. As you can see, the people in the video are all from the winning team because, of course, none of the losing teams want to be in the video. But let's get into it. 5 o'clock game. Eagles undefeated. Titans trying to knock them off, but they didn't. Eagles won 32-19. Titans played them tough, kept it close to the end. Player of the game for that, though, was Ant. He's doing it all over the field. 2 catches, 1 touchdown, 6 tackles, and 3 sacks. So, Coach Lewis, what do you got to say about your Eagles?
All right. At the beginning of the game, we knew it was going to be a tough game. They have 2 elite wide receivers. We knew from the beginning, though, that if we put pressure on the quarterback, that it was going to be hard for him to go deep. And that was our main concern, is get rid of the deep ball and make him go short so we could stop him on short plays. At the end of the game, up by 2 touchdowns, ran the clock, and we came up with the win.
All right. Coach Lewis laying out the whole game plan. I like it. Our other 5 o'clock game is a rematch from earlier in the season with the 49ers and Colts. It was a high-scoring game, but this one's a little lower. They actually both played some defense, apparently. 49ers ended up winning 26-13. Player of the game was the quarterback, Mike, with 3 touchdown passes and 1 rushing touchdown, so 4 total. So they'll be advancing to the second round. Mike and Dave, what do you guys say about your 49ers?
You know, we played real good. Like, we've already played them. They beat us last time, but we already knew what was our problem, which was our defense. We played very well today. They did the thing, and then offense just finished them off.
Yeah, it was a good game defensively in the beginning, and then our offense started rolling, and we just kept scoring. But it was still tight towards the end, and then defense just started stopping them, started getting used to their offense. So we played a good game.
So 49ers go from not making the playoffs last year to now getting to the Final Four, the semifinals. So congratulations to the 49ers. Moving to our 6:30 games, we had the Skins coming off that tough loss to the Eagles, and this one was close at first, man. The Skins went up 6-0. Raiders get an interception, return it for a touchdown, tie it up. But that was all they did. Redskins ended up winning 37-6. MVP was Newt of that game with 1 catch, 2 touchdowns, 5 tackles, and 2 picks. Doing it in all categories. So, Bam, what do you guys say about your Redskins?
That we are humble. We are a very humble team, and we thank Timoteo for one. And next, we would like to say thank you for our quarterback for going to Wildwood. Hope you had fun. And the Raiders thought that it was gonna be sweet because we didn't have our starting quarterback. Me and Leo, we kept switching it up so they could get, because we had 2 different game plans, so we just kept switching it up. And in the beginning, they were close, like it was neck and neck. But towards the end, the Raiders' head, they got off their shoulders, and we just gave it to them and just blew them out.
Yeah, the Redskins ended up doing it without their quarterback, their star quarterback, who was a candidate possibly for MVP of the season. And I don't know, someone don't show up for playoffs. I don't know if he can win it then. This is playoffs. So going to our other 6:30 game, all the top seeds won, except for this one, the 4 versus 5 rematch of last week, where the Packers blew out the Vikings. But it's a different story this week. Vikings pulling it out at the end, winning 18-12. It's a big game. Jose was the player of the game with 4 catches, 1 touchdown, and 6 tackles. So Vikings, what was different this week? What happened?
Well, we was playing more defense. We put more pressure on them. We knew if we could have stopped number 25, they wasn't going to do nothing after that. So that's what we just kept doing. And we just kept playing defense. So I'm going to let my man Johnny just take over.
Well, basically, our defense stepped up. And our third string quarterback also stepped up and had a big game.
Nice. All right. So
and they got 3 safeties, so they only scored once. They got 3 safeties.
Right, that is true. They got 2 safeties and returned an extra point, I believe. So going into our semifinals, we got 1 seed versus the 5 seed, the Eagles versus the Vikings, and we got the 3rd versus the 2nd seed, 49ers versus Skin. So just real quick, Eagles, Vikings, who's gonna win out, you guys? What about 49er skins?
You already know.
Yes, sir.
I don't talk. I don't talk. I let the plane go.
All right, we'll see what happens out on the field. So make sure you continue to keep checking out our website, TeamMateoFootball.com. Make sure you come out here next week and see the semifinals. We're going to have a game at 5 o'clock and then another one at 6:30, so you can see them both. They aren't going on at the same time. So make sure you come out, check it out, and I'll see you out here on the field.
Are they going